Hi YouTube, my name is Heather and I love anti-MLM content here on YouTube. I'm hoping to use this channel as an excuse for me to sit on the floor of my bedroom and talk about the predatory and unethical business structure and practices of multi-level marketing companies with a specific interest on Beachbody. Today I wanted to listen to a high-ranking Beachbody upline talk about how important it is to get to Emerald as quickly as possible. We learned in the very first video that Emerald means you have two active coaches, one on the left, one on the right. You have to have 50 personal volume points, and each of your coaches also have to have 50 personal volume points. So we're going to listen to this Beachbody upline talk about being Emerald, and I'm going to pause it and share my opinion. Just going to press play now.
Hey guys, what's up? So I wanted to make this video for you guys to be able to help you guys hit your very first rank in the business, which is an Emerald coach. Guys, I'm going to tell you why this is one of the most important ranks in your business and how you can hit it in your first 24 hours as a new coach. Now, all Emerald coaches, guys, is you finding two people who want to get started on their health and fitness journey with you, and they will be signed up in the system as a coach. That's it. Now, here's the thing, guys.
She makes it seem so easy when she says that's it. It's just two people who want to be healthy with you, while in reality, they have to spend the $15.99 coach fee every single month, and they have to have at least 50 personal volume points. She's going to go into the different ways you can get around that later, but just remember, it's more than just two people who want to start their fitness journey. It's actually a significant monthly expense.
Guys, you don't need to actually find people who want to build a business like you for them to be in the system as a coach. So for example, most people that I sign up want to go in the system as a coach, because as a coach, you get everything for 25% off going forward. Okay, so it's a way.
Sorry to pause it so much, but remember, they have to pay the $15.99 coach fee every single month. So once you have to pay that fee, your discount is not that great. It's not 25% off. So just keep that in mind as well.
People to save money. So it kind of helps everybody out. It's kind of like kill two birds with one stone thing. It not only helps them get everything for super cheap and inexpensive going forward, but it also helps you rank, advance, and work your way up the ladder in Beachbody, which is what you want to do, because it's a way for you to earn more income, get into the leader pages, and so on and so forth, and earn bonuses and all that kind of fun stuff. So another reason too why I always recommend that people sign up as a coach versus a customer is because I am convinced that if people just commit to 30 days of working on their health and fitness journey, and they follow through, they drink their shake and they follow the meal plan and they're doing their workouts and they're a part of our online fit club, then if they get awesome results, which they will if they're following it, most people want to go on to become active coaches, build a business with you, which is where the real money is at.
That statement makes me wonder how many actual just customers are in Beachbody, because she was just saying that she thinks that anytime someone follows the programs, drinks the shakes, follows the nutrition plans, that they want to become a coach. So how many just customers are there in Beachbody? I wonder. In many MLMs, I'll say, a lot of the time the consultants or the distributors are the main customers of the product. So I wonder if it's the same way in Beachbody,
where you will start to earn residual income. So, but first we need to hit Emerald, right? We need to become an Emerald coach. And all you need to do is find two people. Now for me, when I first signed up, the very first two people that I signed up were my brother and my husband. Those are my two people. So don't overthink this. If you have not signed up either your significant other or your spouse or a parent, do that tonight. Okay, do that tonight. Enroll them with a challenge pack or with Shakeology on Home Direct as a coach. Now here's the thing, okay?
I feel like the proper advice there should be ask their permission to get them enrolled. Don't just assume that just because they're your loved ones that they want you to be involved in this company. I think it's perfectly reasonable for a spouse or a parent to maybe they looked into the company, did some research on the MLM business structure, and expressed concern and don't want their child or their loved one to join this company. And so she makes it seem like you just go sign them up without their permission, which I think is a very toxic thing to say.
You're going to get them into the system as a coach. You're going to find your second person. So you're going to have one person on your right leg, one person on your left leg. Okay. Now you're an Emerald coach. Now, not only can you earn commission, right, from those people who signed up, you get 25% commission, but this is where you start to earn what's called team cycle bonus income. Okay. As an Emerald coach, you start out with $14 a cycle. And then as you work your way up in the ranks and move on to Ruby next, you get $16 a cycle, and Diamond next, you get $18 a cycle as well. Now, this sounds like $14 a cycle, that's not a big deal, but over time, guys, this is where the residual income comes into, and you earn $14, hundreds of times.
So in the first video, we talked about what the team cycle bonus is. So every time your strong leg gets 200 personal volume points and your weak leg gets 100, then you cycle. So if you're an Emerald, you get $14. What she's not mentioning is that if she is your direct upline and you hit Emerald, she's now collecting a matching bonus off of every time you cycle. So she's making 10% of your your $14 cycle. And if you're in the downline of one of her direct recruits, she's also going to make money off of every time you help your upline strong or weak leg cycle. So uplines want you to get to Emerald so they can start making money off of your personal volume and everything you do. And then, of course, once you get to Emerald, they push you to Diamond so you can go up the ranks, and they go up the ranks and they make more money.
It's a way for you to earn residual income, a really, really good amount of residual income. And this is going to be all directly related to how many people that you help in this business. Now, some of you guys have sent me messages before, and you might be a brand new coach, and you check your downline in the coach online office, and you say, hey, I see somebody is right below me right now, but I didn't sign this person up. Who is this person, right? This is where becoming an Emerald coach is so important, guys, because you may not have signed up that person, but another coach on our team who has signed up before you has signed up that person. So I'm just going to use me as an example. Say I signed up somebody and I signed them up and placed them on my right leg, and you're down in my right leg. That person's going to go all the way to the bottom of my organization underneath you, for example. Now, when that person that I just signed up orders anything, I'm talking Shakeology, collagen, bars, whatever it is, that produces volume, and you will be able to collect team cycle bonuses on that person's volume, or whoever is below you, whether you sign them up or not, only if you are a paid Emerald coach. What I mean by
Also consider that this woman is extremely high up in the company, and so her downline is absolutely massive. And every time, as I said, her direct recruit cycles, she gets money off of that. Every time the downlines of her direct recruit cycle, like it just keeps going down and down and down. So she's making it seem like the Emerald is going to make huge amounts of team cycle bonus, but it's actually the uplines who are high up in the company that are going to be making a lot in the matching bonuses. I hope that makes sense.
a paid Emerald coach is that those two people that you've signed up are active in the system. Active in the system does not mean that they want to build a business like I do or you do. It just means that they have something that is worth 50 personal volume points. And if you go into your store, you can see all the different programs and products. You can see how much PV each thing is worth. As long as the person has 50 PV, they are active in the system still. And you will not lose your rank, right? So say I have my dad on my right, I have my husband on the left. I signed them both up for challenge packs. Okay, they both started out with Shakeology and the annual on-demand pass, right? Now they have that PV, and it's going to last them 5 weeks. If they don't order Shakeology or something else worth at least 50 PV, one of them will go inactive. Inactive people don't count towards your rank.
Do you see how much money these poor coaches are going to be spending every month? So you have to spend your $50.99 coach fee, and then all of your fees, all like the amount that you need to stay active, or else you're going to drop your rank. Your upline is going to drop their rank. And then also, I want to talk about this in different videos, but your upline is also going to pressure you to buy Shakeology, even though if you're an Emerald, you don't have to buy Shakeology to meet your PV requirements, and they're going to pressure you to try all the new launches and all the new products. So to be a Beachbody coach is extremely expensive, and the majority of coaches are near the bottom of the pyramid and don't make money, or don't make much money, or they lose money. So just keep that in mind.
Which means if my dad all of a sudden decides he doesn't want Shakeology, or he doesn't want the beach bars or anything else, I need to find somebody else to replace him on this side. That makes sense? Okay, which is why it's so important that you are continually bringing in at least 3 new people every single month, because people are going to come, people are going to go, might not be the right time for them, whatnot. You can't just rely on these 2 people that you signed up to maintain their status, right, and their rank, so that you can hold your Emerald rank. Because if you drop that Emerald rank, you don't want to do that, because then you can't collect those cycle bonus income paychecks that are going to be coming in every single week.
So what she's saying is, for you to receive money as an Emerald coach, you have to be constantly recruiting people to make sure you always have your 2 active coaches. If you don't recruit people, you're going to drop your rank, and then you're not going to make your bonuses. Remember, according to the Federal Trade Commission, an MLM is a pyramid scheme when you make the bulk of your salary, or not your salary, sorry, your income from recruiting. So I think this woman is inadvertently explaining how her MLM is a pyramid scheme, in my opinion.
So this is something that you want to make happen ASAP. I tell my new coaches when they sign up that this is something that they should hit within their first 2 to 3 days. I hit it my first day. It should not be this big goal like, hey, you know what? This month my goal is to become an Emerald. Like, no, like your goal this month should become a Diamond coach, right? Emerald, so simple, so easy to do. Don't overthink it. Beachbody lets you run U+2. This is what it's called, a U+2 account, which means that you are allowed to run your account and 2 other accounts. The 2 other accounts that you're allowed to run, where you're allowed to have your credit card on file, only include your spouse and a parent or a significant other. That's it. Okay, it can't be like your aunt, your uncle, your cousin. Those are the only 2 things. But you're allowed to do that. Okay, and to keep them on file and run those people's accounts. Okay, so the last thing I want to touch base on really quickly is making sure that you get your significant other or spouse or parent signed up as soon as possible.
So remember, when you're an active coach, you have to spend $50.99 per month. I feel like I said that 18 times already. And you have to meet your PV requirements. And so if you're an Emerald and you want to sign up your father and your husband or your wife, and you're doing this U+2 rule, you're now spending the $50.99 monthly fee on both of their accounts, and you're meeting their PV requirements. So just think about the motivation of these uplines telling their downlines to pay for their husband and their parent to help them become Emerald. It's, in my opinion, it's not so you, the Emerald, can advance in your business. I think it's so your upline can start to collect matching bonuses off of you. And then the moment that you become Emerald, they now push you to Diamond so they can advance in their Star Diamond rank. It's all about recruiting. Clearly, the more people you get on your team, the more money you make, and the faster you rise up in the ranks.
Because, guys, you want to think of your organization as like an investment property, right? And you want to get your spouse or significant other at the very, very, very top of your organization, because it is a way for you to earn a significant amount of income over time if you're looking to build a long-term business that produces residual income for you. I would be earning at least 40% less if I had never signed up my husband and I had never worked and built his account over time. The reason why you want to get your significant other signed up at the beginning, ASAP, is because you want to get them up here. Because myself and other coaches in the organization are constantly signing up people all the time. And each time they do, they're going below you, below you, below you, below you, below you. And you will earn income based on the volume that's being produced below you. So the more and more people that are being placed below you without you signing up your significant other is actually you losing money. Okay, so you need to think smart about it.
That's only true when you actually start to put people underneath your significant other. So when you're a brand new Emerald coach and you sign up your husband or your wife, you're not making money unless you're recruiting people under their account. So this is true if you're building a really significant downline and you're already making money, but it's not true for a brand new Emerald, and it is going to take a new Emerald a significant amount of time to build up not only their own account, but their spouse's account.
You need to think about this like a real business. This doesn't mean that every single month you need to order Shakeology underneath your husband's account, right? If you don't want to do that, you don't have to. At least to get them in the system to start to reserve that place up really high. And if Shakeology is too much money every single month for you right now, you can order something cheaper. The PV is kind of very similar to how much money that product is going to cost. So usually something that's worth 50 PV, which is what you need to keep your husband or spouse active up here, is usually how much it's going to cost. So 50 PV is usually worth $50, right? So it's not the $90 or the $100 for Shakeology. So that's an option. You can do that as well. If you plan on getting your spouse in at the top, and then, I'm going to get them in at least, and then I'm going to get somebody else in, but I'm not going to keep my spouse active. I'm going to keep paying the $16 monthly coach fee so that I don't lose this position. Like, you don't want to lose that position. Trust me. If you want to keep paying that, which you will, right? You will keep doing that. But if you feel like, I'm not going to order product right now under them, then you're going to want to make sure that you at least find somebody else, right? To go.
So you are constantly recruiting more people in case your two people that made you Emerald go inactive. Just a thought, I'm very curious to see how much of Beachbody revenue they get from products comes from their coaches making sure they meet all their PV requirements and grabbing up all the new releases and the new flavors of Shakeology, and how much comes from the customers. I'd be really curious to see a division. I don't think this kind of company would publish something like that. And just for your information, I looked this up earlier. Shakeology, the retail price is actually $130. And when you're a coach, it's $90 approximately, and it's $90 personal volume points to get to Shakeology.
On that same side as your husband. So that way when he does go inactive, you have somebody else there active. There needs to always be somebody active on the right and somebody always active on your left for you to maintain a paid Emerald rank status, okay? Another reason why it's really important for you to become an Emerald coach is because if you are one of the coaches in the network, okay, who actually hits Success Club for the month, okay? I always tell my business building coaches, because I don't beat around the bush, right? But I always say, hey, if you are here to build a business, a real business, and you want to earn some significant money, that you really want to change your life, like you want the kind of income where you can do this full time, you can pay off your debt, you can, buy the home that you want or retire your spouse, whatever it is. I mean, it's really uncapped income potential. But if you want to be able to do that, then you need to be.
It's uncapped income potential if you're at the top of the pyramid and you have tens of thousands of people in your downline. If you're at the bottom or the middle, it's not uncapped, and you're not going to achieve all of those things you just said. You're not going to retire your husband. You're not going to buy a house.
Be hitting Success Club 10, right? Which is you just signing up 5 people a month, right? Each time you sign somebody up for the challenge pack, it's 2 points, okay? So it's just you helping 5 people a month. And if you look at it that way, what 5 people can I help this month is really, really easy to do. And if you make it non-negotiable and you write it down, I'm going to help 5 people this month, I will hit Success Club.
Sorry, I feel like I'm pausing it every 5 seconds. She's making it seem like helping 5 people a month get overpriced challenge packs and overpriced products and joining a business where they have to pay to work for a company is so easy. This video was published near the beginning of 2020, and so at this time there was still a pretty solid anti-MLM movement, and now more than ever the unethical structure of multi-level marketing companies is more, people are more aware of it now. It's more common that people know about this stuff, and it's not easy to sign up 5 people for a multi-level marketing company. That's just a false statement. She's making it seem like it will take you 2 seconds, and if you can't achieve it, that it's your fault and that you're not doing your job as a coach. So signing up 5 people is hard. It's not easy, and it's not a given.
10, then every single day when you look at that and you read it, you will be sitting down and the activities that you do will be automatically getting you closer to that goal versus just kind of saying it in your head and then just kind of winging it every day when you sit down to work. So if you hit Success Club 10 and you're a paid Emerald coach, Beachbody will give you free Success Club leads now, for example, for February. So if you hit Success Club 10 in January, you're a paid Emerald coach by the end of this month. Going forward for February, you will receive free Success Club leads from Beachbody. These people are the leads that you want. It means that you're going to be assigned to them as their coach. And these are the people who will go to beachbody.com or teambeachbody.com and they will order a product. They'll order either a challenge pack or they will order Shakeology or the performance line or whatever it is. And you get instant commission from that order, and you're also assigned to them as your coach. It is a way for you to earn, depending on the time of the year. I've earned up to an extra free $300 a month just for me hitting Success Club 10 in that 1 month. Especially this time of year, guys, this is where the income will be more for the Success Club leads that you'll be getting, okay? Because there's a lot more people, just in general, who want to work on a health and fitness journey. So if you're one of those people that hit Success Club 10 and you're a paid Emerald coach, you will also get those free Success Club leads going on for the month of February. So it's a really good way for you to be able to boost your income quickly.
Quick note, it's interesting how she doesn't mention to be eligible for Success Club, instead of 50 personal volume points that you need as an Emerald coach, you now need 90. So you're actually required to spend more money to be eligible. Just so you're aware, and I find it very interesting that she's not mentioning that.
I know when I first started coaching, every single penny mattered to me. I didn't come into this being like, I want to earn like multiple 6 figures and go crazy. It was like, I want to earn a couple $100 a week so I can be home with my kids. How can I do this? What do I need to do to make this happen? And it was, first you need to become an Emerald coach. Then you need to hit Success Club 10 this month. And then I would work my way up from there. And my mentor said, you need to be hitting Success Club 10, non-negotiable, every single month. Every single month. Okay, now it's been almost 6 years. So, Emerald coach, everybody starts somewhere, guys. Okay. But
also remember that uplines get rewarded and get extra bonuses for when their downlines hit Success Club. So she's not saying this so you can have a solid business. She's saying this so she can get compensated.
I can't stress to you the importance of this rank. I can't tell you how many times I check my downline, I can see everybody in it, and some people are losing out on like hundreds of dollars because they've let their Emerald rank status go and they haven't maintained it. Okay, so you've got to get those 2 people in, like ASAP. Like I said, don't overthink it. If you're a brand new coach, it's going to be your spouse, it's going to be your husband, your significant other, it's going to be a parent, and you know what, guys? They're going to love it. They're going to get on board and they're going to try the shake, or they're going to maybe do the workouts, or maybe they're going to...
What if they know that Beachbody is a pyramid scheme and the structure of the company is set up so everyone at the bottom fails while everyone at the top gets rich? I think this is a very interesting assumption that all parents, all spouses are just going to blindly support you no matter what you do. And I think it's totally fair and valid for a spouse to express concern and maybe verbalize that they don't want you to do this and encourage you to go in a different direction. So just remember that.
Performance line, whatever it is, and they're going to see awesome results, right? and they're going to be helping you build your business. So get your list out, write down all the names of all the people who you know would want to get healthy and fit, and then reach out to them. But first, you need to start with your inner circle of people and get your spouse or significant other signed up to get that spot reserved at the top of the organization. And then we can go from there. It's really, really, really awesome to come in, and maybe you're someone who has like big dreams, or maybe you're someone who's kind of like, well, let's just kind of see where this takes me. Whatever it is, you need to break it down into the smaller goals that you need to hit along the way that will lead you to your big goal that you want to hit. And you can hit any goal that you set. You can live your life however you want to live it. But it all starts with you focusing and breaking it down. Well, what do I need to do first, right? Like, all right, I really want to be able to retire my spouse. How do I get there? Okay, but first you need to find two people and get them into a system as a coach, so that I hit the first rank in the business as an Emerald coach. We're going to give you a shout out on our stories. We're going to tag you. We're going to celebrate you. You're going to get a gift from corporate. You're going to get a gift from your coach. Okay, and we're going to go from there. What's the next step? All right, now I need to make sure that I hit 6.
I would rather get a consistent paycheck that's the same every week, as opposed to useless gifts and social media posts from my upline. That's just my opinion. If I got a promotion, I would want to get paid. Unfortunately, people in MLMs do not get paid consistently. You could have a $100 paycheck one week, $5,000 another week. You could have $0 another week, and you could be working 80 hours a week, and you're not going to get compensated for it unless you sell products and unless you recruit people into your downline. We're almost done.
Success of this month. I'm going to focus on this month, what I can do. And then we go from there. And if you break it down, it's super simple. So I'm curious to hear, guys, who your two people are that you're going to be signing up. After you watch this, make sure to comment in the comments with whether or not you are like halfway to Emerald, or you need two people. Are you someone who lost your Emerald and you need to regain it? Where are you at? What's your plan? When are you going to make it happen? I'm giving you guys, like, you should really make Wednesday night deadline your goal by midnight Eastern time, so that way Thursday morning you wake up and you have adjusted into the system and you're paid Emerald by then. Thursday mornings is when they do all of their rank advancements in your Coach Online office. So you always have until Wednesday night, midnight Eastern Standard Time, to hit your ranks for it to change on Thursday. If you hit it after that, then it'll always show for the following Thursday. Okay? But Emerald, two people, really easy. Do it tonight, for God's sakes. Make it happen, right? And
that's all. We don't need to hear her continue. So, not easy. You could have a spouse who doesn't want you to join a pyramid scheme. You could not have the money to be able to spend the extra money on different coach fees and products for the two people in your downline. They want you to hit Emerald as quickly as possible so they can collect the bonuses off of everything you do. They are not interested in actually helping you build your business, in my opinion. And I think everyone at the bottom of the pyramid is meant to struggle and make no money, so everyone at the top can make money off of their downline. So that's all I have for today. You can let me know what you think. If you found something valuable or learned something, you can give me a like and leave a comment if you'd like. Thank you.